I just wish we had something to defeat that Sonic Stone Brat and his idiotic friends. I know, right? Ugh. I know, right? I know exactly how you feel, Professor. Yeah. And, that stupid Sonic Stone Brat and his idiotic friends are always driving us nuts. Yeah. Yeah, but... it just makes me go cuckoo. Ooh. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah, I know. He drives all of us all nuts. Ugh. But... it seems like I have an awesome plan. Ho 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 ho. Oh, really? What is it, Professor? You know how on the Seaside Ocean City News Wikipedia page, it says here that this Sonic Stone Brat made up some stupid recording about discovering some evidence about how come it wasn't the Sonic Adventures, the series version of Sonic Stone who insulted SpongeBob. In fact, it was the other version of Dr. Eggman Guide from Sonic Adventures the series. What? Oh my gosh. Well, we better head on out there and go and delete the living daylights out of that video quick before that stupid little sponge dork and his idiotic friends ruin everything by watching that stupid video tomorrow. That's right. Alright then, it's about time for us to go get to it. Get to Sonic Stone's house. Ho oh oh oh. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Huh, man. I can't believe about what Mephiles did in the last episode. I know, right? Where he tormented the living daylights out of all of us for saying that Sonic Adventures the series' version of you should have never ever been friends with SpongeBob SquarePants series' version of SpongeBob? What the heck? Yeah, what kind of a monster is he to do that? Yeah, and then he kept on calling me Sonic Stone so badly that I had no choice but to transform into Dark Sonic for kicking him out. Well, maybe that's a good thing, Sonic, because this is what he deserves. Yeah, true. But hey, at least me and Tails finally saved the day by helping you calm down, Sonic, and then that's what matters. Yeah, that's right. Totally, because we're friends, Sonic. And we always will be. Alright, Tails. Yeah, and oh my gosh. Oh man, I really hope that the SpongeBob SquarePants series' version of SpongeBob gets his tradition ready on watching our episode from last Wednesday. Ribbit. Yeah, I hope so too, because otherwise we are all going to be so done for. Yeah, and well, I think that stupid little sponge dork is not gonna watch any other videos for it so at all, Sonic Stone. Oh my gosh. Why? Every single time with these conversations? Yeah, you hear me. I think that this stupid little sponge dork from the SpongeBob SquarePants series is never, ever gonna watch any of those videos at all, Sonic Stone. Yeah, Sonic Stone, you shouldn't have watched that either. Yeah, same here, loser. Nah. Haha. Totally, loser, Sonic Stone. Oh my gosh. Professor Jared Robotnik, Tonic, Grails, and Puckles? Why would you guys say that? Well, because Because you know what I'm gonna do to Wednesday's episode of the My Cute Little Shooting Star Sonic the Hedgehog series? Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do to it? Well, since you mentioned it, I'm gonna go and delete the living daylights out of Wednesday's episode of the My Cute Little Shooting Star Sonic the Hedgehog series. So that way, there will be no one left to expose this Eggman guide from Sonic Adventures the series ever again. Ho 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 ho! Oh. What? Are you kidding me, Professor Gerald Robotnik? You're not doing that. Yeah, you're not going to delete the living daylights out of Wednesday's episode just like Bubble Bass did in Saturday's episode. What's wrong with you? Well, that's what you get for always exposing Eggman Guide from Sonic Adventures the series. A lot of times. Lots of times on last Wednesday. Oh my gosh. It's because we were trying to do everything in our power to help out the other version of me clear out his name, you doofus. Well, guess what, Sonic Stone? I don't care. Because this is my revenge against you for always ruining way too many of my plans. Ho 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 ho. Now let's see here. Oh, there it is. Wednesday's episode. That's right. I'm gonna do it. No. Professor Gerald Robotnik, you monster! Tonic, Grails, Puckles, attack him! As you wish, Professor. Dark Sonic! Sparkle Dark Punch! What? Oh, come on. No! What the heck was that? And, huh? What? Yeah, now that's what I thought, Professor Gerald Robotnik. You don't ever try to delete the living daylights out of Wednesday's episode from our series. And I hereby swear that if you ever do that again, I'll use my dark form against you. You got that? No, because this is my revenge on you for always ruining way too many of my plans, Sonic Stone. Alright then, you asked for it. Wait, what? No, please, we could talk about this. We could talk about this over soda, right? No! What? Curse you! I'll get you back for this, Sonic Stone, or else it's the last thing I do. Well, that's what I thought. That's what you get, Professor Gerald Robotnik, Tonic, Grails, and Puckles.
Sonic! Sonic! Sonic, what the heck was that for? You didn't, well, meaning good job anyways, but still, you didn't have to go that crazy, Sonic. Well, sorry, I had to, because I don't know what I'd do if Professor Joe Robotnik actually did delete that video before the SpongeBob SquarePants series' version of SpongeBob could watch the video tomorrow. Yeah, I know, Sonic, but look, you helped us save the day by preventing Professor Joe Robotnik from deleting the video, and then that's what matters, Sonic. That's right, Tails. I sure did. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna go lie down. This has been a rough day. Alright, if you need us, then let us know, okay, Sonic? Alright, Tails. Man, I can't believe about what Professor Joe Robotnik tried to do. I know, right? Where he tried to delete the living daylights out of Wednesday's episode for stopping SpongeBob from watching our Wednesday episode on tomorrow's episode of the SpongeBob SquarePants series? What the heck is wrong with him? Yeah, what kind of a monster is he to do that? Because we were the ones who wanted to help. Who wanted to help you? We were the ones who wanted to help out, save the day by clearing the other version of Sonic's his name. So that way we can help him clear out the other version of Sonic's name altogether. Ribbit. Yeah, I know. Well, anyways, let's just figure out what we're going to do in the meantime, now that Sonic has finally saved the day by taking out Professor Joe Robotnik, Tonic, Grails, and Puckles in the meantime. Alright, guys? Alright, Big? Oh, man. This is worse than I thought. Because if Professor Joe Robotnik actually did delete the video, I don't know what I'd do to help my friends clear out the other version of me's name anymore. Sonic Adventures, the series' version of me, if you're watching this, I hope that we finally save the day by clearing out your name one day. One day.
This is pathetic! Pathetic! Everyone get up now! Come on, guys, let's just go. Alright. We almost had him. And then that stupid Sonic Stone brat ruined everything. I know. And then we were so close to finally delete the living daylights out of that video, so there will be no one left to clear out that stupid little hero stealer's name anymore. Yeah, but don't worry. We will get him back for this next time. Just you wait. Yeah, because we never give up. Right, Professor? That's right, Tonic, Grails, and Puckles. I never give up. and I never ever will. Ho 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 ho. You hear me? Sonic Stone, you may have won for now, but when I'm back, you won't be so lucky next time. In fact, whenever I finally get my hands on you, you will be done for. You hear me? Done for. And I'll finally get rid of you and your worthless loser friends. Or else it's the last thing I do. So just you wait. Because I'm coming for you. Sonic Stone. Ho 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 ho. Alright guys, it's about time for me to figure out my next plan in the meantime.
Alright, Professor. Alright then. Well, it's about time for me to just lie down and then I'll wait for me to calm down until next time. It looks like Professor Gerald Robotnik was back to his schemes, to where this time he has finally revealed his true colors by trying to delete Wednesdays as episode to stop the SpongeBob SquarePants series' version of SpongeBob from believing in the truth until Tuesdays' episode. What the heck is wrong with him? But then, of course, Sonic has gotten so angry that he had no choice but to transform into Dark Sonic. That's right. And then Sonic has finally saved the day by transforming into Dark Sonic to take out Professor Gerald Robotnik, Tonic, Grails, and Puckles. So Wednesday's episode of the My Cute Little Shooting Stars Sonic the Hedgehog series is finally safe for now until next Wednesday or something. Nah, I'm just kidding. But then of course, Sonic has finally went back to his room to lie down and calm down. So, will Professor Gerald Robotnik finally get his revenge on Sonic for what he did to Gerald Robotnik's grandson, Julian Kamiki, after all that time ago in 2009? Or will, of course, Sonic and his friends will always save the day by taking out Julian Kamiki OG, Master Robotnik Nega, Mephiles, and Professor Gerald Robotnik every single time they try to come up with a new plan? Stay tuned for more of the My Cute Little Shooting Stars Sonic the Hedgehog series. Sayonara, mina sensei!